Fit to Inspire.
Yo, welcome back, folks. Fit to Inspire page. For all you guys who've already shown your support, we just want to thank you. For all you who are coming in and joining us, let's make it happen. We're going to work this together. Today, we're going to be working stretches. I am Andrew Heath, one of the co-founders of Fit to Inspire, and we believe at Fit to Inspire that it's a good thing to stretch before and after a workout, and even if you're having a little stiffness during the workout, go ahead and stretch then also. All right, we believe in being loose and maintaining that elasticity. Hey, that's a weird word, right? All right, let's make it happen, folks. All right. So our first stretch is going to be something to stretch your legs. I like to stretch from the bottom up just because I'm weird like that. I like to have a good balance, all right? So we're gonna stretch our legs first, and we're gonna come all the way up to our abs and then our shoulders and neck, okay? So the first stretch is going to stretch our glutes and our hamstrings, okay? So I'm gonna have you place your feet about shoulder length apart, and you're gonna go straight down. Now keep in mind, folks, I am not a yoga instructor. I just like to stretch every once in a while, okay? So I'm not as flexible as I used to be when I was younger. All right, so stretch with me, come on. Each stretch we're gonna hold for 15 to 20 seconds, okay? I usually like to stretch before workouts about 45 minutes. So let's make this happen, okay? Sit down, keep your legs straight, feet pointed forward. If you can, touch your toes. As you can see, I am not that elastic. But if you are, go ahead and touch the ground. If you can, touch your toes. If you can't, touch your ankles, and so on. If you can only get this far, that is fine. We just want you to start stretching. That flexibility is going to help you in the long run with your workouts, okay? When you go down, after you come back up, make sure you come up one vertebrae at a time, right? You don't want to just stand straight up. You want to come up slowly, right? Shoulders last thing up, and then your head, okay? That's the first stretch. You want to do those, once again, for 15 to 20 seconds, and then you can do those at least twice, 2 or 3 times, going back down and coming back up, all right? All right. So the next stretch we're gonna do for you folks is gonna stretch your calves, okay? So this is very simple. From this position that you were just in, go ahead and just take a step out, okay? Now what you wanna do is you wanna maintain good balance, all right? In Taekwondo, we would call this a horse stance, but this is just a regular calf stretch in fitness. So, keep both your feet pointed forward, right? And you want to make sure your heel stays on the ground. You can put your hands right on your hips for balance. You don't want to be too far over here because you'll be unstable, and you don't want to be way out here because you won't get a good stretch. So you should be about shoulder length apart, even if it's just a little bit further. And make sure your heel stays on the ground. Once again, hold between 15 and 20 seconds. Come back up. And do the same with the other leg. You want to stretch each side evenly, okay? All right, you feeling limber yet? I hope so. Before it's all over with, you will. So the next stretch we're gonna do, we're gonna spread them apart, spread your legs, okay? We're gonna work your hip flexors and your groin muscles and things like that, all right? Now, we're gonna do this a little bit at a time. We don't wanna just take it all the way to full splits because God knows I can't do it, all right? But we're gonna start about double shoulder length apart, right? And go down. We're gonna do this about 3 times, spreading our legs a little bit further. Once again, 15 to 20 seconds to stretch, all right? We'll just say I did 15 to 20 seconds. Now I'm gonna go here and do the same thing for about 15 to 20 seconds. You stretching with me? Good, I heard your answer, even though I'm on camera, all right? Back to the middle, and then to your right. Remember, each one you want to hold for 15 to 20 seconds, okay? Back to the middle, come up one vertebrae at a time, spread them a little bit further, okay? Here, now you're here, back down, right? Try to touch the ground if you can. If it's too easy to touch the ground, fold your arms and try to touch your elbows to the ground. Try to keep your legs maybe not fully straight, but as close to straight as possible, okay? You don't want to strain yourself. Do the same thing, left. Good. Back down to the middle. And then to the right. 15 to 20 seconds each. I can't stress that enough. Don't cheat yourself or you will pull something. That's a true story, by the way. All right. Come back up. One vertebrae at a time. If you can spread it even further, go ahead. If you can't, don't strain yourself. You'll get there eventually, okay? All right. So once again, down to the middle. Here. To your left. 15 seconds, 20 seconds. Back to the middle. And then to the side. 15, 20 seconds. Okay? Come back up, one vertebrae at a time, shoulders and head, last thing up, and stand up. All right, these next few exercises are going to be exercises that you can do on the ground. I like to stretch my butt and things like that to make sure those are loose. Now, I don't know about y'all, because when I run, my butt is the first thing to start burning. I know that sounds weird, but it does, you know? And y'all know what I'm talking about, any runners out there. All right, so we're gonna get down to the ground. There are modifications for these particular exercises, and we're gonna show those also, because how does it look if we only inspire certain people? We wanna inspire everybody to be fit, to stretch, and to work out, okay? So we're gonna do modifications for those of you who may not be able to get so low, okay? All right, so the first one I'm going to do is it's going to stretch your calf muscle. This one, all right? Your front calf. And this one is very easy. All you do is here, and this is one of the ones that you can modify and just sit on the bench and do also, okay? You're going to cross your leg, whichever one you're starting with, and you're just going to pull, right? You're going to pull. You ought to feel it all in here, right? It's a good stretch. It's a very simple stretch. Something you can definitely do sitting on the ground, all right? Or in your chair. You don't want to be too comfortable though, because you might get too comfortable and go to sleep. Always 15 to 20 seconds for your stretching, okay? You want to do both sides, all right? The next one we're going to do is going to stretch your, I call it the butt stretch. Once again, don't forget, I'm a runner, so I like to run and it burns first there. So, what we do is you want to keep your leg straight, your front leg straight, and your bent leg, you want to have it almost parallel to your knee, okay? And most people, they'll go here and try to turn that way, and it stretches here, right? But me, I just feel more comfortable with bringing it here and going ahead and grabbing and giving my shin a bear hug, right? Give your shin a bear hug, and you can go ahead and stretch that gluteus maximus. For some of us, it's gluteus minimus, but I don't know if that's a real thing. There we go. So, just a little humor. I'm sorry, folks. All right. Remember, 15 to 20 seconds for each of these stretches. Don't cheat yourself. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're almost done with this 45 minutes worth of stretching, right? So the next stretch we're going to work on is going to work your shoulders, your lats. You know what those are, right? And we're gonna make sure we work those things because you know you're doing lat pull downs, or if you're a fighter, you're doing a lot of boxing and things like that. So you need things to stretch your arms and things of that nature, okay? So the first one is very simple. I'm sure you've all seen this, and those of you who haven't, one more thing you can do sitting on your couch. I wouldn't recommend it. We don't want you watching TV or eating Cheetos unless you're watching this video and working out. That's good. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and bring our right hand over across our chest. You guys know I like to love myself, so I give my different body parts hugs. I just did my shin, and so now I'm gonna give my arm a big giant hug, right? I'm gonna pull in tight, right? And you should feel it all in here and in your lats, your shoulders and your lats, okay? There, you don't necessarily want to be at your elbow or anywhere above your elbow, but you want to keep this straight and be a little bit beneath your elbow for this stretch, okay? Remember, 15 to 20 seconds. Shake them loose if you have to. Do the other arm. All right, for that one, you're good to go. 2 more stretches left. Okay. 2 more to go, like I said before. This next one is gonna work your triceps. Now, I don't know if you guys know this. Here's a little secret. But your triceps are the biggest muscle in your arm. You definitely want to stretch that, because when you're doing those tricep extensions and things like that, that's when your guns get big. They get huge, like Hulk Hogan, right? So you want to make sure you stretch those out and have them bad boys limber, okay? Let's make it happen. So this stretch here, raise your right hand or whichever hand you're going to stretch first, and don't say, I am an idiot. Say, I am fit to inspire. That's why I'm having you raise your right hand, all right? I am fit to inspire. Remember that, okay? We want you guys to inspire other people once we're done inspiring you. So what you want to do is bring your hand to the small of your back, right here in the middle. Bring it right down to the middle, right? You'll already somewhat feel it begin to stretch, okay? Then you want to take your left hand, or whichever other hand that you're pulling with, and you're going to pull this back, right? You're going to push it back, just like that. You should feel it all throughout here, all right? It's a very good stretch. You'll feel it in your shoulders also. You should feel a little bit of discomfort for all of these, but never to the point to where it feels like you're gonna hurt something or pull something. You always wanna stop when you get to that point, okay? But otherwise you wanna keep going, because that's what it's supposed to feel like when you stretch, for all of you who haven't stretched before, okay? Once again, I can't stress this enough, 15 to 20 seconds each stretch, all right? Good job, all right? Last but not least, now if you have to, when you're feeling tight, you might feel a little tight during these stretches, go ahead and kick out a little bit, you know? Do the hokey pokey, turn yourself around. That's all it's all about. All right. I'm sorry, I just had a flashback of my childhood. Let's make it happen. All right, so the last stretch is gonna stretch your neck, right? Your neck and your shoulders. So, once again, I keep telling you to do this a lot. I'm not making you swear in or anything like that. I just want to stretch you. All right? So take your right hand, put it on the left side of your head, and pull. Now, I don't want you to yank your neck out of socket. I just want you to gently pull. All right? So you feel that tug there. Right? It's going to stretch this whole side right here. Keep this arm straight and loose. Don't shrug your shoulders, because you won't get a good stretch out of it. Leave them hang, okay? Leave them hang. From the south, from Cleveland. All right. Next. Good. I see you doing it with me. Looking good. All right. Loosen that up. And when you're done, just give me a good rotation. Not too vigorous, because we don't want you to hurt yourself. Shake it all out, and you good to go. Let's work out. 15 to 20 seconds each stretch. Make it happen. Good luck with your workout. You can use those for cool downs also. We have many more stretches and things like that on the way. Don't hesitate to check us out. Once again, Fit to Inspire. Go like us on Facebook. Go like our Twitter page. Follow us on Twitter and follow us on Instagram. On Instagram is Fit to Inspire, all one word. FIT, the number 2, the letter N, SPIRE _. Huh? Magazine. Right. I had a brain fart for a second there. _magazine. That's our YouTube, our Instagram, our Facebook is once again Fit to Inspire, just like it is on our shirts. FIT, the number 2, the letter N, SPIRE. Go check us out. Like our Facebook page. You're gonna have a whole lot of videos coming soon. YouTube is gonna be popping. It's gonna be ridiculous. We want you on our journey. We want you to be inspired by us. Let's make it happen, folks. Be good to yourselves. Peace.